to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 News Radio TV.
Good evening, wonderful viewers at home. I am Oluwatofumi Oni, bringing you news updates on 24 News Radio TV Ado Ekiti. Here are the top stories this evening. No reason to keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention, says Peter Obi. And Lagos ex-DP vow to uphold Abiola's legacy. Ekiti poll, INEC identifies 469 polling units as potential flashpoints. 2 arrested over killings of Kogi University students. Ekiti 2026, PDP draws massive crowd at grand finale rally in Ado Ekiti. Natasha Rally's support for Oluyede describes PDP candidate as Ekiti best choice. Ekiti Gilba poll, APC inaugurates campaign council for Oyebanji. Ex-army spokesperson rebel dies in bandits' captivity. Alright, this and many more we have for you this evening. We give you the news in details while we're back from the short break. Welcome back from the short break. No reason to keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention, says Obi. The presidential candidate of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, Peter Obi, has reiterated his call for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, saying there is no justification for the continued detention of the leader of the indigenous of Biafra. Obi stated this during an interaction with Nigerians in Washington, D.C., United States, in a video that has been widely shared on social media. According to the Obedience movement, the visit took place a few days ago. The former Anambra State governor said he had consistently maintained that Kanu should not remain in custody. I said it repeatedly that there is no reason for keeping Nnamdi Kanu. As far as I'm concerned, there is no reason whatsoever. You cannot arrest somebody because he was speaking on radio or calling people's name. It doesn't make sense, he said. I'm a politician. People call me all sorts of names, and I don't think calling me names has anything to do with it, he stated. Alright, this is coming from the Punch newspaper this evening. To keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention, says Obi. And on the Punch newspaper, Lagos ex-DP vows to uphold Abiola's legacy. The Lagos State chairman of the Social Democratic Party, Femi Olaniyi, has said the party remains committed to what it described as the unfinished business of the June 12, 1993 presidential election won by the late Chief MKO Abiola, calling for renewed commitment to credible elections, people-centered governance and national unity. In a Democracy Day statement issued on Friday and titled Completing Abiola's Unfinished Business, Olaniyi said, June 12th remained a defining moment in Nigeria's democratic history, when Nigerians under the SDP platform voted overwhelmingly for what he described as hope, just life. He recalled that the 1993 election was more than a political contest, but a covenant between leaders and the people, adding the Nigerian had at the time chose what he called hope over fear, and rallied behind Abiola and the SDP's farewell to poverty vision. Alright, this is coming from the Punch newspaper this evening. Lagos SDP vows to uphold Abiola's agency. And on the Vanguard newspaper, Ekiti poll, INEC identifies 469 polling units as flashpoints. The national chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Josh Amukwiton, disclosed on Friday that the commission conducted extensive security mapping ahead of the governorship election in Ekiti State and identified about 469 polling units out of the total 2,445 polling units in the state as potential flashpoints. Mr. Amokwito stated this on Friday evening in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital, during an interactive session with media executives. INEC is conducting the off-cycle governorship poll on Saturday, June 28th. Alright, this is coming from the Vanguard newspaper this morning. Ekiti poll. I 2 arrested over killings of Kogi University students. 2 suspects arrested in connection with the killing of a 300-level biochemistry student of Prince Abubakar Audu University, Ainba, have been handed over to law enforcement authorities for further investigation and possible prosecution. The Vice-Chancellor of the institution, Professor Salusi Usman, disclosed this on Friday during a condolence visit by the university management to the family of the deceased student, Mr. David Ocholi Solomon, at their residence. According to the Vice-Chancellor, the suspects were apprehended by the university's internal security operatives within 2 hours of the incident, before being transferred to the relevant security agencies to continue investigation into the circumstances surrounding the student's death. Ekiti 2026, PDP draws massive crowd at Grand Finale rally in Ado-Ekiti. Thousands of supporters of the People's Democratic Party flooded the Great Eagle. The rally was attended by Senator Natasha Akpoti and Oluyede as a competent and passionate leader. Accused Deji Ogmusha, governor of neglect welfare people. The event featured car display and musical performances.
There's a tragedy to 45 sí ìnáfẹ́ ní tó ti bí mi mo mọ at least ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ mi ṣé kò yẹ yín sìn níbi tí ẹ kọ́ mi sí ṣé kò ti ní fìbò hàn ṣé ó ti yẹ yín akówó. ẹ má ta ọjọ́.
Report for Oluyede describes PDP candidates as Ekiti best choice. Senator Natasha Akpoti Hudwagan urge Ekiti voters to support People's Democratic Party governorship candidate Dr. Oluwole Oluyede in the June 20th election. The PDP Grand Finale campaign rally
finally and intelligently and record should I say one idiom that corresponds fully with him is calm and collected.
Liverpool, APC inaugurates campaign council for OG. The All Progressive Congress has inaugurated its National Campaign Council ahead of the governorship election in Ekiti State. At the ceremony in Abuja, party leaders including National Chairman Professor Netal Yuwatida, Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Kaduna State Governor Hubert Sani expressed confidence in Governor Biodun Oyebanji's re-election in his achievements and inclusive style of governance. Governor Oyebanji thanked President Bola Tinubu, APC leaders and the people of Ekiti for their support, pledging to sustain people-centered policies and further development if re-elected. The APC says it is fully prepared for the June 20th governorship poll. Ex-army spokesperson Rabel dies in bandit captivity. The Katsina State government has confirmed the death of retired Major General Rabel Abubakar, who died while in the custody of bandits, describing the incident as a tragic loss to the state and the nation. The announcement was contained in a statement issued on Saturday by the Commissioner for Internal Security and Home Affairs, Nasil Mazou, and made available to journalists. The government said the retired military officer died from complications arising from diabetes and hypertension while in captivity. According to the statement, several efforts were made by the state government and security agencies to secure his release, but the attempts were unsuccessful. The statement read, "The Castina state government, with a heavy heart and deep sense of loss, wishes to inform the general public of the tragic passing of retired Major General Rabel Abubakar. It is with profound sadness that we confirm the general's death while in the bandits' captivity. Despite the relentless and concerted efforts of the state, government and various security agencies to secure his safe release, the situation ended in this tragedy." Alright, this and many more we have for you. See you tomorrow, same time, same station. Bring you news updates on 24 News Radio TV Haduikiti. I am Oluwatofumi Honi. Good evening and have a wonderful weekend.
Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Port Harcourt to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day. We are news. We are 24 New TV. From Abuja to Lagos, Sokoto to Enugu to Ilorin. All across Nigeria, we bring you news and information that will make your day.